Good evening. So, oh my God, I'm almost at the end of my 13th actual week, not working week, because there's been a lot of layovers. It's Thursday, December the 26th. So that's why this is going to be called the 3-month reprieve week, but I don't know, you know, the reprieve started out, I don't know whether the reprieve's going to be there at the end. I'm shut down. It's the night before that I'm at my consignee Golden Brands in San Jose, California, ready to deliver in the morning. It's a bit after 10:30 Pacific PM. Okay. A little tired. More just distressed than anything else. Just sick to death of this bastard. The Indian, the slave king, Mr. Dollarhide. So I might have done another 3,700 mile week, you know, the leg out, the leg back, you know, Northern California to San Antonio, Texas, and then back here to Northern California. This is the San Jose Bay Area. But it feels like the biggest week I've had. You know, I might have done another 3,700 in the last 3 months. Again, December the 26th. So I started on September the 26th. So it's literally exactly 3 months since I started with this bastard. There you go, I'm going to give you the Australian pronunciation. I'll tell you why again in a minute I use that nomenclature. So coming back, we had a layover in San Antonio after delivered at HEB after that first leg, and then the next day we had to deadhead to Laredo. Then there was no damn load down there, so we had a layover that night. Then next day we had to deadhead to Eagle Pass, and he was harassing me out of there. I think I made a rather harried video about how I went the wrong way. And all the accusations, all the wifey blame stuff. And it was just that he was literally just pushing me to go, and I made a mistake and ignored my GPS and went the wrong way for like 5 freaking minutes, okay? So I had a plan for, I think it was Las Cruces, Walmart, after Eagle Pass, and then my Desert Center, California, about an hour into across the border from Arizona, and then to here. Didn't quite work out that way because the border roads and Eagle Pass loading and all the other stuff. I fell short of my initial first stop for Las Cruces and finished up. Where the heck did I finish up? There was a spot there in El Paso, I think I found. It was the other side. It's Las Cruces is one side, the western side of El Paso, and it was the other side, the eastern side. Oh, it was my Tiger Center. I stopped there at the Tiger Center, you know, where they used to have, my mentor tells me literally as tigers in cages back in the 70s. And then I went to, where did I go from there? Of course I didn't make it to the Desert Center in the middle shift. So the first shift was about, I don't know, it was about 540 miles. The next shift, middle shift was about 667 miles, and that ran to to Wiley's Well, which is about half an hour in from oh, I'm not gonna do that now. I was going to document it, but I did that on another video, but I'm not going to talk about that now. But instead of being an hour, it was about half an hour in, but shorter trip into San Jose. Usually got to be an hour across the border from Arizona. I was about half an hour in. I ran really tight today and literally did my whole 13 and a half hours from 8:30 to 10 o'clock this morning. 8:30 this morning in Wiley's Well rest stop pre-trip till 10 p.m. tonight here at Golden Brands San Jose. Went on sleeper berth. So 13 and a half hours basically about a roughly 11-hour drive clock. Some issues with the driving the shift clock. The third time I've documented it. I'm not putting it in this video, but I've made 2 separate videos, before and after videos, about the weird stuff that's going on, and it seemed to have happened again today. Again, it happens a third time in as many weeks, or maybe even less than that, the last 2 weeks, 2 trips. When I was just shopping at India for about 50 minutes this morning, between 10 and 11 o'clock. Somehow, suddenly after, when I started to leave, and then I realised about 15 minutes later, this doesn't look right, the clocks have been bumped up. So long story short, I think I got 12 3/4 hours on a drive clock, should be 11, and 15 and a half hours on a shift clock, be 14. But I actually looked at it and caught it and thought, well, I've got to go by my graph. So I did 13 and a half hours for my 14 on my graph, and I did roughly 11 hours, and made sure I did another break in the middle for my roughly 5th hour, so I could meet all the requirements and rules. But this is the third time he's done it. I'm not unhappy. I'm not happy at all. More so I've been on sleeper berth right now, just making videos, and I got short time before I got to deliver in the morning. And the reason is because I'm really deeply unhappy with this guy. When I stopped for coffee at Lost Hills for about half an hour, about 4 o'clock this afternoon, I talked to a driver from another company. I was just asking him all the stuff that he goes through and doesn't go through, and his company seemed like a better company with a similar amount of miles. Like he said, he did 3,600 this week, and I've done 3,700. And you know, he's not harried from pillar to post like every 5 seconds, every 3 seconds. The way this guy steals time from you, the way he blames you, and then the weird stuff he's doing with the clock. As I said, I'm going to put up a separate suite of 2 videos talking about what happened to me today, Thursday, December the 26th, with these 2 clocks, driving the shift clocks. And what the hell is this guy, the Indian, the slave king, Mr. Dollarhide, what is he doing? Every time I have a freaking delay, he seems to add time. One time I accommodated him because we just had to get the load done. Never said nothing. Another time I caught it too late. This time I caught it and went by my graph. But you know, a driver should just be able to go by their clocks, not their damn graph. But more so, the reason I'm unhappy is because tonight, I guess it would be like the 3rd break there. It's about 19:30, 7:30 tonight. That one right there, for about another half an hour or so. That was at Los Banos. So what happened was, holiday traffic's really bad. Like I documented on the last 2 series, my mentor series, my Bad Moon Reprise week, and my 12th week blues week. I mean, this is going to be the 3-month reprieve week when I publish it. I documented stuff that happened with this ELD freezing and stuff, or adding freezing and then adding hours. So I stopped at Los Banos because there was a delay on the 5, right? And there's other series videos I was trying to say, I documented that I had like multiple accidents in those weeks ahead of me with the holiday traffic. So again, coming up on the 5, which was causing me delays. So coming up on the 5 tonight, northbound, about 7:30, well before 7:30, when I had another little break at Los Banos, I decided, what the hell, I can't get enough stuff from the Walmart. There was not enough at Indio, and I had 2 days, the 24th evening and the 25th Christmas. Damn, Walmart's shut. I was completely out of stuff, so I had to stock up in Indio, and then again later on this evening, I didn't get quite enough, so I got some more stuff at Los Banos. But why did I go into Los Banos? because on the 5, for probably about half an hour, 20 miles, really bad slow traffic, about 20 miles per hour, some kind of accident again northbound before I got to Los Peñas. So I know there's an